I now recognize the gentleman from New York, our nation's really our financial center, our greatest financial center, obviously very concerned about cyber. Mr. Goldman, for 5 minutes questioning.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, thank you very much, and I agree. Those in New York City and around the country are very concerned about cyber. We must be operating in la-la land here, having a hearing on preparing the pipeline, examining the state of America's cyber workforce, where we have 3 academics who have been brought in by the majority to talk about the education and training that we need for more cybersecurity employees, while at the same time, the president and his unelected billionaire master are gutting every single executive branch agency. What's the point of having a pipeline with education if you're taking away all of the jobs? If you're sending unvetted teenagers with no security clearance into our various executive branch agencies, allowing them to hack and slash into the government payment systems, the government portals, the government databases, without any regard to cybersecurity, putting them on private servers. And quite obviously, to anyone, whether you're an expert on cybersecurity or not, you understand how that jeopardizes the security of every single American's personal identification information. It provides an opportunity for China, who just executed the largest cybersecurity breach of the federal government ever a couple months ago, to have access to private servers that are so clearly easier to hack into, and we have no idea whether these people have security clearances, whether they got their security clearances because Donald Trump passed an executive order saying that he can just bestow security clearances on anyone for 6 months. And so maybe he did that. I mean, maybe it's the same thing as Kash Patel saying that Donald Trump thought about declassifying classified information, and therefore it's declassified. And that's going to be potentially the new FBI director, who is going to oversee counterintelligence and cybersecurity for the FBI. This is a guy who supports the purges at the DOJ and the FBI, who promised the purges at the FBI and DOJ, who lied right, left, and center during his hearing, who has circumvented normal protocol and practices when he was with the National Security Council, when he was with the House Intelligence Committee, when he was with the Department of Defense, who every single former Trump administration official has said is wholly unqualified and dangerous to be in that job. And you want to talk about cybersecurity and recruiting more people? How about we not have heads of executive branch agencies who are jeopardizing our own cybersecurity, who are jeopardizing our own security? How about having some degree of protection over our personal identification information? Who on earth would ever want to join the federal government now? If you are associated with a prosecution that the President of the United States does not like, you will be fired. You will be fired. What law enforcement system in a democracy allows or supports the President of the United States to order the firing of nonpartisan, highly trained law enforcement officers simply because they worked on a case that the president didn't like. That is banana republic shit. And that does not belong in this country. And what else doesn't belong in this Congress is this stupid hearing, where we're talking about educating a workforce where there's no demand for that workforce anymore because Elon Musk is destroying that workforce. It's like we're in La La Land, Mr. Chairman. You're pretending as if reality is not happening down the street, and we need more education for cybersecurity. This is a joke. And I hope, at least, Mr. Chairman, if you're going to have hearings on cybersecurity,
Gentleman's time has
that you
expired.
will at
I now recognize Mr. Ogles for 5 minutes of questioning.
I want to thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you